What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and this is a Sugo-Fest that many people have been waiting for. A lot of people decided, we're not going to pull on the 7th anniversary repeat for here for Global, we're not going to pull for Luffy, Law, and Kid, we're going to pull for these guys right here, the Ace and Sabo dual unit. This unit is incredibly powerful, and is definitely one of the best legends in the game, and man, it's going to be a tough tier list this month around, because there's so many new legends coming out, man. But here we have the brand new Kizuna Sugo-Fest. This is going to be going live on the 21st of September at 1900 PST time. I believe that is when the treasure map concludes, or I'm not too sure when the actual treasure map concludes, but either way, 21st of September is when you need to mark it down as to when this banner is going to be going live. This character is really powerful. We'll talk about all of their abilities in this video today, but first thing I want to do is talk about the Sugo-Fest structure. So let's go ahead and jump into it. You can see that the first multi, Last Wanted poster, is guaranteed to be a class pickup Sugo-Fest only character, and it is a 30 gem multi. So that's pretty dope. It means that on the 11th poster, if you get a red, it's guaranteed to be the Sabo or Fire Tank Pirates. I'm not 100% sure if Sanji and Pudding are actually on this banner. They're actually not on the banner artwork. As you can see, you've got the Fire Tank Pirates on the left, and then you got Alvida, Kara, and Brook on the right. So I don't know if they're going to be on this banner. They might be, not too sure right now. But on the second multi, it's guaranteed to be a legend or a rate boosted character. We hate those steps. The third multi is guaranteed to be a Kizuna Clash Sugo-Fest only character. I believe that will still include the Ace and Sabo and the Fire Tank Pirates. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it should include them. The fourth one is guaranteed to be a legend, and then the fifth one is guaranteed to be a recommended character, meaning if you get a red, it's guaranteed to be the Ace Sabo or the Fire Tank Pirates. The sixth multi, you got another Clash, Kizuna Clash Sugo-Fest only character. The seventh is a legend or a rate boost, but there is something about some other steps that isn't mentioned here that we'll talk about in a moment. You got another legend, and class pickup, recommended, and it just keeps cycling through here. Every fifth multi being a recommended unit is kind of big. And then the 25th multi, you're guaranteed to get Ace and Sabo. I don't really know if it's a good idea to go to the guaranteed for Ace and Sabo, comparatively to the Super Sugo units, because you have to remember that Super Sugo units really do not repeat that often in the game, whereas Kizuna banners, they come out once a month. Meaning that if you do miss out on Ace and Sabo this time around, you'll be able to get them in future Kizuna Sugo-Fests, okay? So don't think it's like at the end of the world if you miss out on them, because you will be able to get them moving forward. Plus, in November, I think we've heard, in November is going to be when Toki releases, and Toki is also a Kizuna legend, and is going to be debuting on a banner with Ace and Sabo pullable, and Fire Tank Pirates also pullable. So that banner does look to be better, so you can potentially get them on that banner when that banner does release. So that's the breakdown of the banner. However, there is something else that isn't actually mentioned here. I'm sure when it gets officially announced in game, they're going to mention it there. But on Multi 7 is going to be a 30 gem multi, I believe. This is going off of the Japan side of things, because everything here is the exact same as Japan, but it's just not listed. So on Japan, Multi 7, Multi 12, Multi 17, and also Multi 22 are guaranteed to be 30 gems, and they're also legend or rate boosted steps. So we believe that's going to be the same as Japan. If it's not, then that's really weird. Once again, it is just copying the exact same Sugo-Fest structure as Japan, which I'm not really a big fan of, because we lack the 1 gem multis once again that we all love. I mean, there are still discounted multis, 30 rainbow gems, but it's not as good as what Global used to have. Literally last month, the last Kizuna banner that we had 1 gem multis on it, but not this time around, which is pretty annoying. I'm not a big fan of that either way. So let's talk about the new character, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are interested to see what this character is capable of doing. So Ace and Sabo, they are a dual unit, of course, and they switch between Ace, which is a quick free spirit shooter, and Sabo, who is a Dex free spirit striker, combining into a Dex or quick free spirit shooter character. So looking at Ace side of things, Ace's captain effect is going to be a rainbow 4.25 times boost with a matching slot, 4 times otherwise. 1.3 health boost, makes quick slots beneficial to your crew, and it also resists 10 turns of despair, actually pretty reminiscent of his father, Gold D. Roger, and then also heals 0.5 times recovery for every perfect that you hit. a very good solo captain effect for a dual unit, honestly. A very, very good captain effect. Like, pretty good multipliers. You've got a health boost, matching slot, really good utility, and healing. Like, what more could you really ask for? When you switch over to Sabo, though, Sabo's captain effect, the same multipliers of attack and health, except makes Dex beneficial this time, and resists 10 turns of Special Bind instead. So you can have both Ace and Sabo up as your units, and you're always resisting 10 turns of Special Bind and 10 turns of Despair all the time. The multipliers are the same, the health is the same, they still both recover for every perfect that you hit. It's just that they make a certain orb beneficial, so you make Dex and Quick beneficial, and then Special Bind and Despair removal with both of the captains set. So this is probably the best dual unit in the game. If we're talking about just generically, I think it probably is the best dual unit in the game. Fire Tank Pirates I think are pretty goddamn close too. But overall, man, captain effects, very, very good. Let's have a look at their special ability though. So their special maxes at a 12 turn cooldown. Not sure if with expansion they get an additional cooldown, but either way, 12 turns is going to go ahead and reduce Bind, Despair, and Special Bind all by 5 turns, and then boost Free Spirit and Shooter characters' orbs by 2.5 times for 3 turns if a Monkey D. Luffy is on the crew or set a support character on this unit. So that's pretty nuts, right? If you have Luffy as a support on them, or on the crew somewhere, then you get a 3-turn, 2.5 times orb boost to the Free Spirit and Shooter characters. However, if you don't have a Luffy on your team, or as a support on this unit, it's only a 1-turn, 2.5 times orb boost to Free Spirit and Shooter characters. Then also mentions that it changes all block slots into matching, and then they fuse for Ace and Sabo for 3 turns. So they've got somewhat orb manipulation. It only gets rid of block orbs, which is a little bit of a downside, but you'll be seeing some other effects in this unit as to why you're able to get some matching slots for your crew. You know, removing block slots is a nice touch, but obviously you're meant to use them as with their switch effect as well, because their switch effect definitely helps out in that regard. So overall, a fantastic special. They get rid of Special Bind innately with their captain effect, which is good. Actually, I haven't seen their crewmate ability. They completely evade Special Bind. That's absolutely perfect. So yeah, you're always guaranteed to get rid of that. That's perfect. Really strong utility unit and really strong damage dealing unit. But of course, they have a switch effect, but they also have a super switch, which we'll talk about in a moment. But their regular switch effect is going to boost color affinity of all characters by 1.5 times for 1 turn, and change adjacent slots into matching. So pretty reminiscent of Shanks' crew, for example, where his switch effect would give all your crew a 1.5 attack boost, and then adjacent slots matching. However, there is a super switch, which will activate every 4 switches. So you switch 4 times, and then the next switch, so that 5th switch, is going to give you this effect instead, which says it gives you a 2.25 times color affinity to all units, and changes all slots into matching. What? Literally what? So this unit, with their switch effect, allows you to get a full board of slots, a 2.25 color affinity, and then their special gets rid of block slots as well, so you're guaranteed to get a full board of slots, and a 2.5 orb boost on top of that. And in their dual form, their captain effect is very powerful, being a 5 times captain if you have a matching slot, 4.5 otherwise, 1.3 health, Dex and Quick beneficial, Despair and Special Bind are resisted by 10 turns, and heal 1 times their recovery for every perfect that you hit. This unit is crazy. Like, obviously their special ability is centered around using Free Spirit and Shooter characters, because those are the characters that receive the orb boost, but you can still use them in nearly any team, because their switch effect will still guarantee you a massive rainbow color affinity boost to any unit. So that's a huge benefit to Ace and Sabo. Plus they will be boosted obviously for this Kizuna. They grant you a 1.5 times ticket bonus, and they also give you a 1.4 times super boss token reward, because remember, this is going to be debuting for a Pirate Alliance Kizuna clash. So keep that in mind. It's going to be crazy. We have super bosses now. It's going to be wild. But then it also gives them 2 times stats, minus 15 cooldown, and super effective damage in the Kizuna as well. So giving the rainbow color affinity plus being super effective is going to be pretty big for this unit. This unit also has slot bind reduction by 5 turns. They have pinch healing 1.5 times below 50%, and they also have barrier penetration. If that wasn't enough, just to bypass barriers when they do their normal attacks is fantastic. And then having a quick look over at their PvP abilities, they're also very good in PvP. So their regular passive is a rainbow passive, level 6 speed, level 3 defense to all characters, damages, and their special is a 28 cooldown, giving a 2.5 times attack damage in a large range. That is so much damage, by the way. And then 3 enemies, 50% chance for paralysis for 10 seconds, and then your entire team is given level 5 attack and level 3 defense for 15 seconds. What a powerful unit. Though you do have to remember is that it is a dual unit, so they don't have a color in Pirate Rumble. They're only going to be classified as a free spirit and a shooter character, so running them on a rainbow team, or specifically putting them on a shooter or a free spirit team, is probably what you want to be doing. And they also completely evade special bind and action bind, so that's a huge benefit to the unit as well. So overall, in PvP, in regular content, this unit is by far and away one of the better units in the game, for sure. Something to also note as well is that there's going to be this little island right here that gives you boss tokens. We can see the details right here where you can clear it and you get these green tokens which you can use to fight the Kizuna, of course. And you can clear this 5 times. Not like when we had the original Kizuna clash with the co-op Kizuna clash. You could farm it like 100 times and you get a crap load of tokens. But it looks like you can only clear it 5 times. I don't know if it's going to be like a once per day kind of thing, 5 times per day. I'm not 100% sure. I think it might be only 5 times flat. Not sure how many tokens you can get. I would assume that Ace and Sabo will still give you additional drops on this particular event. Not really too sure. Probably not, because it's not a super boss. I have absolutely no idea. But either way, that's going to be there. Make sure to go ahead and farm it up to get those free tokens for the Kizuna Clash, of course. And then also something to note is that there are going to be Chopper Man missions regarding the brand new Pirate Alliance Kizuna Clash, where depending on how many times you clear it, you get like certain rewards like Rumble Scrolls, there's Rainbow Gems and stuff as well. And if you end up clearing all of these quests, you get a free Legend ticket as well. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to include Kizuna units, Super Sugo units, etc. It's just going to be a flat regular Legend ticket, so likely Legend Bonnie will be the most recent character you could pull from the ticket. But anyways, that is pretty much all the information that I have for you guys today, breaking down the brand new Ace and Sabo character. I definitely will be doing a handful of multis on this, probably going to go to 5 multis, but we'll see what happens. But I don't really want to go too deep on the meta, considering how many I already spent on the Super Sugo-Fest with Luffy, Law, and Kid. But anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section for Ace and Sabo. Are you going to be pulling? Are you excited for this unit? Let me know down below in the comment section. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. And if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.